90.3 KEXP, where the music matters. I couldn't be more excited. The Acid is here live on the morning show. You good this morning?
Yeah, we're good.
Man, we played the record so much. It's always nice to put a face to the music. So thank you.
Thank you for the support to a great radio station.
Thank you very much. And we're ready to hear your live music if you're ready. It's The Acid on KEXP.
This is Animal. Pushing on my pride, I want your touch, pressing on my eyes. Call me animal. Call me what you want. Push me in a bowl. I'm tearing at the walls. Put it on my brow. Tastes like a storm. Let it come, Call me animal. Call me what you want. Push me in a bowl. I'm staring at the walls.
The Acid live here on the morning show. Just beautiful. Great soundtrack to what's going on outside, too. Love it. KEXP, The Acid live here on the morning show. Nice work.
Thanks very much.
Sounds very good this morning. You all are very in your own world, but when you see it's so cohesive, that's what you love when you're in the studios.
Yeah, it's nice to get to be in your own space and create kind of in your own station, but be doing it alongside each other. It's really special.
Yeah, I'm sure it is. That's hard to find, I would think.
Just takes a lot of work.
Yeah. And looking at, you have bands in and you do interviews and you look at some of the, the histories of the artists and you want to ask questions about that. I looked at your guys' I'm like, I'm not even going to try. There's so much stuff going on in your guys' world, so many different people you've worked with, and I wouldn't even know where to begin. And so it makes me wonder, where did this happen? Where did this start and when did it start?
It was like, for us, it was kind of a culmination to a point of this project, I guess. We'd all been working in different spheres, but a lot of them overlapped. And then Adam and I reconnected in LA, and Steve and Gents both in LA as well. So we kind of found each other by happenstance. It was really organic. We just ran into each other again and really just started hanging out. It wasn't really music based at first. Some yoga and some chilling out and talking about the world. And then, it just developed the next day. I mean, Adam can maybe tell that part better, but the next day we he set up a studio time with Steve, and we met on the first day. We did that first track we played. So,
oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just had a load of time off, and I got to LA and I called Steve. I was like, Steve, let's make some music. And literally, the next night, I was at a party and I bumped into Rye, who I hadn't seen in years, and it's like, what have you been doing? It's like, the track he'd made was a track that I've been playing in my DJ sets. I love that record.
Oh, that's great.
I hadn't realised, it was the same Rye.
And you are you one who believes in things are meant to happen and this all came together?
Events appear to be synchronized.
He's a master.
Well, you met over yoga and chilling out. I'm guessing we may be in the same sphere. I think those things happen, you know. And so you had the song, and then where did the rest of the songs come from? Did they collaborative? Did you?
Yeah, no, they were all really of the moment. We didn't have any. We had little phone sketches, and we ended up putting those phone sketches in the computer and working around them. And Steve's a real master of Ableton and the programs and the stuff we're using. So we worked in his studio, and we literally just started building kind of around this stuff. And it was so organic, and there was so much flow. We could work at the pace we created thanks to Steve's kind of able skills. And
Steve's getting a lot of credit. You should.
Yeah.
Hey, it's... Appreciate that.
Well, it's rare. I mean, it's rare that you can facilitate creation in the same speed that you're being inspired to find it, and it's really, really cool thing. And then bringing Jensen and him being able to handle so much stuff in terms of what we'd kind of created in a computer and just pick it up. So, we really wanted this to be a live thing once we'd put the record together and once we'd kind of started creating it, so we could have the synergy in this play and be outside that box, be outside the computer system, which feels really good.
Well, was this all in LA? I know you guys are in other places as well. Did geography become an issue at all, or other projects become an issue along the way?
We just focused on spending time together, We did the record in LA. We did a little bit of the record in the middle of England as well, at an amazing studio out there, but mainly just at Steve's space, and we fly around to get to each other, and that takes commitment, and focus, and we're all in for that. So.
On that first day, Adam brought Rye over, and we met, and we wrote Animal, and at the end of the day, it was pretty much, wow, that was really special. What are you guys doing tomorrow? And we essentially cleared our schedules. We had about 10 days till we all had to split for various parts of the world, and did 4 songs in 4 days, polished them up over the week, and then just kind of put that EP up on SoundCloud to let people find it without letting anyone know who we were.
Oh, that's cool. And I assume this response was good, too.
Hey, here we are.
Yeah, right? I mean...
sparkly lights.
You made it to the sparkly lights of KEXP.
Promised land.
And you played a night in Seattle, but you played last night in Vancouver, and that's the start of the tour with Alt J, correct? Or North American?
Yeah, this is the first Acid show in North America, and tonight will be the first show in the States.
Wow. So that's, small venues, tiny
Yeah,
band.
A few thousand, walk on stage.
How'd it feel to just step out there? I mean, not as, I know, as exciting as the bright lights of KEXP, but when you headed out...
It's not, in a way,
Yeah.
It felt really good. We haven't done support shows, so that was our first support show, and we weren't sure. We kind of, believe in warranting our position on stage, not kind of getting leg ups and stuff, so... But we feel really honoured to be on a stage with those boys, and they've done so well, and they're our label mates out of London, so it's in the family, and it's you never know how it's going to go, but the response from people is amazing, and I personally love it. I think the boys do that kind of free space to walk onto a stage and have no expectation, and kind of let loose a little bit.
It's a different situation, right? Like
no pressure.
So how much of the Alt J are you doing, and then going on your own, and what's the plan for the band?
Well, we're doing the West Coast run, and then we're playing Masonic in LA, and we're super humble. I mean, that's our hometown, all of us, in a way. Kind of Adam and I are there sometimes, but we sold out our show in Masonic really quick, and we decided to leave it at that. And we're going to focus on kind of getting back in and doing some writing, and we're going back to France to do the Lane Rocks festivals. And
oh, great!
But we've been focusing a lot on Europe the last kind of 6 months. There's been a lot of touring there.
Well, we have the Acid Live here on the morning show. We had Alt J here just the other day. They've been up a couple times this year, but we had them here. Couldn't have been nicer. And they had a pizza party here with our listeners.
Perfect.
And the staff. I felt like we should have done pancakes with the Acid or something.
Hey, Gents makes amazing pancakes.
See, now that I know that, I kind of blew it.
I make the best pancakes.
And he's from Seattle, actually.
Yeah, I was born here.
You're kidding me.
I'm not kidding you.
Wow. How?
Prodigal son returns.
Did you leave? When did you leave?
Like 1989.
Nothing's changed. You probably don't recognize the city.
It's more or less the same.
Yeah, his parents are still here. Shout out
so you come
parents.
back.
We're gonna meet them today.
You come back, right?
Oh, yeah.
See Seattle. Well, that's pretty cool, man.
As often as I can.
Gents, you got to say hi, Mum.
Hi, Mom.
Thank you.
Hi, Dad.
If you didn't do that, I was going to do that. You're going to be in trouble. Well, welcome back to Seattle. It's the perfect weather for your return.
Thank you very much.
It must be cool to be playing, a big venue here in Seattle and coming home to that, right?
Yes, it does. It feels fantastic.
Good. I'm glad to hear it. All right, the Acid's live here on the morning show. If you guys are ready for a few more songs,
Yeah.
we're ready to hear them.
Yeah. It's a track called Fame. I'm on my knees. You want it. You want it. Take. Don't want the ways. You want it. You want it. Time that you want it, diamond water. I want you to come out your nightstand. You want it, time that you cut it down. Fame on your body. Fame on your body. Your body.
KEXP, it's The Acid, live here on the morning show. Beautiful song, my God. So pretty. That one's gotten a lot of love on the morning show.
Okay.
All right, you ready?
Hey, thanks for having us.
Of
It's beautiful
course,
to be here.
anytime.
Quiet and numb, tighten out your speechless, tired and raw. Coming up for air, coming up for air, coming up for air, coming up for air. Ooh.
That's how you do a live session right there. The acid, man. That's just beautiful.
Thank you very much.
Nice work. So early in the morning, too. I appreciate it. And they've put together one of the best records of the year, hands down. And they play tonight at the Paramount. Shows down in Portland. And I cannot wish you more luck and success in the future here with more music, too.
Thank you.
And next time we're making pancakes when you guys come up. That's on you.
You're on.
I bought some really posh syrup from maple syrup.
You know, we just learned during our last drive here that there's a company here that makes cannabis syrup now that the weed's legal up here. You pretty much make everything out of weed in Seattle now.
You can build cars out of it. Henry Ford did.
There's something about having the acid here while eating weed pancakes that seems intriguing to me. I don't know. So next time, wait for that session. It's going to be something even more crazy. All right, my show's not done. I got to run down the hallway, but keep listening. We have the Jungle loading in a few minutes, too, so not a bad follow-up to this session. They're going to be live in a couple of hours, so do stay tuned for that, and more music on the way on 90.3 KEXP, Seattle.
Discover new music at listener-powered KEXP.org.